Carlos Alcaraz has more charisma and is more popular than Jannik Sinner, says former world No. 11 Sinner and Alcaraz split the 4 Grand Slam titles between them in 2024, but it was the Italian who had the more dominant and complete season. Having started the year by winning his maiden major at the Australian Open, Sinner added his second Grand Slam crown at the US Open. Sinner secured 8 titles overall in 2024, having also won the ATP Finals and 3 Masters 1000 tournaments, while he ended the campaign by leading Italy to a second successive Davis Cup triumph. The 23-year-old also achieved his maiden ATP year-end number 1 finish, having occupied top spot since reaching the pinnacle of the rankings for the first time in June. Alcaraz, meanwhile, ended the season as the world N03 after winning 4 titles: the Indian Wells Masters, the French Open, Wimbledon and the China Open. Speaking on an episode of the Nothing Major podcast, Isner admitted he was surprised Sinner finished the season as the world number 1 ahead of Alcaraz. "That surprised me a little bit. I had Carlos Alcaraz. For me going into the year, penciled in as the number 1 player," the former world number 8 divulged. This spells out very good news for tennis in general on the men's side because Alcaraz wants to get that number 1 ranking back. Sinner is gonna keep pushing Alcaraz. Carlos is going to keep pushing Sinner, so it's gonna be fantastic for both of them. It's going to be great for tennis with those 2 guys in particular are making each other better. Query questioned whether Isner's expectation for Alcaraz to outperform Sinner came from the 21-year-old Spaniard's popularity and charisma. "Do you think that's just because like worldwide, Alcaraz is more popular than Sinner, he's got more like charisma and he's got like more followers on social media, he's just like more of a showman?" the former world number 11 asked. Isner explained, though, that his prediction had been based on Alcaraz's Grand Slam success prior to 2024, given Sinner had not won a major before this year. "I think for me, no. I just thought because prior to this year Carlos was the one that had the slams," the American replied.